It's Malaka time, motherfuckers, and today we took a look at 2v2 on some fucking map that I can't remember the name of, but I definitely know the map because blah 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 blah. We have two Brits here. We have the Salty, and we have the Unfortunately. Kind of reminds me of this person I used to know who always used to go, "That's unfortunate," and I fucking hated it. We have Darth Q's, because you're so cool, go back to Star Wars, and some Jerkin 33. Okay. So let's see here. So this guy automatically went this defensive doctrine. We saw in one gameplay, I'm pretty sure I recorded it, that the counter battery is really ridiculous when both Brits do go it, just because the amount of counter to the support guns is ridiculous. Though the other guy is apparently not going to go to that doctrine. Or not use it. So right now, both of them, are they going to... So this guy went the double infantry section with the MG, and this guy is going with 3 infantry sections outright. Now I definitely think that he should have stayed in this building. I had to take a drink there. Maybe a little bit. He should have stayed in that building. I know that he would have probably gotten demolished, but then again, as you see here. But he does have heavy cover here. He should be getting into this cover right now. Why are you pulling away? Why are you pulling away? Get in there. That's heavy cover. You should be capping this up. It's fine, my nigga. It's fine. So again, infantry section in the middle, putting some sandbags up. Nothing too much there. Taking control of this building. Some more infantry section moving up as well. Another MG. Going double MG on this map can be okay. Because this map is very small width-wise, sort of like your dick. So you could cover large areas with an MG, and at least potentially to not be outflanked. So right now, infantry section's holding up in that building quite nicely. He's actually going to pull back this infantry. He should bring it back over here, which is, he probably is going to place it here, which I guess is better since directional cover is directional. But is this the same Sturmpeine? No, he went double Sturmpeine and double Volk. Yeah, he's going to push away once again. Should probably learn by now that you're not going to win against infantry section in buildings. That's for damn sure. Yeah, that MG is going to get caught. What a huge fail. Huge fail, by the way. So MG up in here... just kind of stupid a little bit. Its vision, its vision's actually quite good. A little bit. Okay, its vision's okay. Okay, I give it that, but it's still kind of in a dumb spot. Just because this guy didn't cap up this, so he couldn't build something. Something right here would have been fine, because you would have gotten this, and then you could have covered this or seen it. So it would have worked out better. But very nicely being aggressive here with his infantry section. Probably shouldn't have lent him an extra infantry section, but at least hold this building, which is critical, these two buildings on this side as well. We do actually see a very early OP, which is, I do believe, is bad. He actually goes this doctrine. Man, I haven't seen this doctrine in fucking forever. The fucking encirclement doctrine. Close the pocket is the shit. I will repeat this, close the pocket is the shit. If you could land a really good close the pocket, you fucked up your enemy really good. And that's, of course, assuming that they're all in that area. Now this guy did go 3 MGs, which is really fail. So here's 1 in the middle, 2 is coming up, and then 3 is actually in the building. He actually did get a mortar. Probably, if he really wanted to be gay, he should have gone a mortar half-track. People really do underestimate that doctrine and the mortar half-track, and that is one ballsy medical HQ placement. Holy shit. That is some really... I'm guessing they're butt buddies. They have to be butt buddies at this point. But that is some heavy fucking, heavy balls. Wow. So they've kind of completely ignored this side. Infantry section going to poke away at this MG. The infantry section should win, since there's only, yeah, I would assume so. The mortar keeps, nah, he's going to retreat, okay. So Beaufort placed in a way too defensive position. Beaufort should be placed right here, instead of right here, but he wants to connect with that, but it's a very stupid place to put a Beaufort. You should consider killing yourself for this placement. Of course, around the outhouse, want to smell that shit. So medical HQ placement is underway. Forward retreat point. I would have not placed a forward retreat point there. I would have gone for... okay. It's a toss-up. Because you really need that health. That health. This guy really... See, what needs to happen... So if they're really going to do this, what is this guy up to? He has his one Volk here. This Volk needs to get, first of all, some SDGs, switch out, and then take the building and have the MG quickly replenish, and then get back in. But Sturmpioneers did grab this build. Oh, okay, the Sturmpioneers grabbed the building. Okay, never mind. For some reason, I thought that was the Brit there. But this is some heavily defensive noobs right now. Just heavily defensive noobs. This Boffer again. Oh my... Oh shit. That makes me angry. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is going to be magical. It's going to be a magical... You're going to learn something here. Why would you place a forward assembly right behind a Boffer or an entrenched position when the enemy is going to use support guns or Stukas to destroy it, and they could hit both buildings without even having to aim? And as you just say that, you do that. Yeah, please place it somewhere fucking different. Okay, that works, but it's still a little bit too close. But whatever. Better than the position you had it in. So right now, this guy has he has 4 infantry sections. A Bren would have helped early on. A Bren definitely would have helped early on. Flamethrower Bren actually would be really fucking good. Right now, and like 3 minutes ago, would have been really good. Right now, if I was somebody to get a sniper, I think the sniper would be good, because you'll be able to poke away the MG in the building and poke away at the Sturmpioneers as well. And of course, you have enough infantry that can get into some cover, which you probably should get into some cover here. You could easily push away your Sturmpioneers, as I said, and you could probably work up. Actually, I don't know if you know if the mortar emplacement wouldn't be too half bad if you placed it right here. Not sure if this whole group of logs would be a problem to place, but yeah. So yeah, so this guy's Boffer building the forward HQ. I guess the key part here is to guard the fuel to the utmost. Or is he building this? Is he building this for the advanced assembly to repair his shit? If so, it kind of works, but still, again, you could arty the shit out of both of them. So this Vickers just barely has him in there. Of course, as we can see, glorious flanking maneuver. He's actually going to get out of there. No, he's not going to get out of there. Wow, the infantry section just retreat. Infantry section, the Volk are going to retreat. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So this guy's getting a support gun out. I don't think a support gun... it's okay, support gun could be okay. There's a lot of infantry, but this guy has a lot of manpower right now. And you could technically go double sniper. I still think that's valid. I think that if he actually built a mortar pit, it wouldn't be too half bad. Mortar pit would not be bad at all at this point. He did get a Royal Engineer. A mortar pit right here would be fantastic. And of course he did walk into the MG. This is someone stupid, being a little bit too aggressive in that regard. So he did get the medical HQ and the forward emplacement. Right now, what would he need for his success? He'd need a Shvia. A Shvia right here would be perfect, because you could get the building. It's line of sight from things. Right now, he should be focusing on getting his Shvia up and running to control that VP. That VP and me moving around in my chair. Glorious chair that holds my glorious ass. That is butt-fucked by stupid replays on a daily basis. Looks like try to complete some sandbags on that flank. But as I said, this is why, again, that's why placing this really that close was going to be a bad idea. But double mortar and support gun going to completely demolish the Boffer, and this is why I said the Boffer was a bad idea. And if you actually wanted to build the Boffer should have gone over here to guard the VP, because it makes the most sense. So the mortar pit finally is up, and this is a pretty noob game so far. Now, the one thing I would like to note is there's this one faggot who told me that I should look up the actual ranks of all these guys, and nigga, I'm not gonna look up no rank for anyone, because if I did this, then I would only be reviewing people who, like, you know, oh my god, pop it and other things like this to get the most out of games and to only watch pros and other stuff like that. Some retardation is needed to make you feel a little bit better about your life. But also, these are average people. They're games. They're just average. People aren't that good, and I like to show that. And the fact that not everyone's going to be the pro that's going to... That's why a lot of people, like, for Heroes of the Storm, like motherfucking Palatine. He's not a pro, but he is trying to learn. And he's never going to really be a pro. Not to insult him. But he's still... That's why people like him, because he's not a pro, but he's still good enough to win games and blah, 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 blah. So support gun getting completely wrecked, which is the greatest thing on earth. I'm pretty sure he's going to die here. Yeah, he lost that support gun to a fucking fate, and he killed the guy that was running off to complete fail. So of course they're trying to panic repair this Boffer. Probably could purchase this advanced assembly. Building a mortar pit too. Not sure why he hasn't bought the improved fortifications for his Boffer, or even decided to put the brace on to reduce the damage, and he'll be able to you know, repair it faster. This guy, though, unfortunately, he's just being crippled right now. The fact that he's not doing anything remotely worth is, with all this manpower. I mean, right now, he could be... What can he do here? He could upgrade. He could definitely upgrade. Not sure how well that's going to do. The Centaur actually wouldn't be too half bad. If he actually had a Centaur, it would work out really well. That could be an option. What could else be an option? Sniper. Sniper could be an option. Armored car would definitely not be an option. He did go with this doctrine. Not sure if he did have a doctrine that was... Land Mattress doctrine would be really good right now. So now he's getting a Bren to get out the recon. But right now he's allowing his enemy to gather all those resources. Those 2 extra points that he could be using. And all that other stuff, and it's really going to hurt him that he's not trying to push up, or he's failing to push up. He's getting an AT. The AT can be okay, anticipation of looks or something, but right now, I'm not entirely sure he sees the medical HQ. But yeah, grenades, bad idea. Should be going for the Centaur full blast with all that infantry support. The Centaur would definitely stabilize things. Actually, even multiple Centaurs plus an AT, and actually what you could do right now, right this second, is you could try to go for 2 Centaurs and upgrade to Piats. So you have the infantry section to not only kill infantry, but to kill tanks, and you have an AT to support the Centaurs, and the Centaurs fucking destroy the infantry. I solved your problem. That grenade assault, though, luckily you walked out of that, otherwise you would have been fucked. But Beaufort now did go for the improved fortifications. We have some stormtroopers. Stormtroopers are definitely... This doctrine isn't worth it. It's only worth it on certain maps, and if certain maps where we can get that munitions. Because the key thing here is to break a certain supply line, like let's say you would break this one, and then you would close... well, oh no, whoops, I failed. Then you would close the pocket, and you would literally destroy everything here. And it's ridiculous in how good it is, and how strong it is too. But it's only good on certain maps. This map can be okay with it, and this guy is actually just aching for a really good close the pocket, but this guy doesn't have enough munitions right now to deal with any of that, so it's definitely going to hurt him. He is getting an Osmond out, most likely because he believes that the enemy isn't going to get a tank, which is pretty good, though he is being a little bit cocky, though. He is being quite cocky indeed. He did go a bad doctrine, I think. I think he should have gone something else. Mortar half-track again would have been really good. And there goes his Sturmpioneer squad. And Sturmpioneers cost, I think, more than Panther Grenadiers. He actually doesn't have it, but I wanted to see how much manpower they are. That MG. Actually, wouldn't hurt him as if he actually placed a forward HQ right here, just so he could just stand there and reinforce. and then delete it later or whatever, it would have actually been okay. What do you think you're gonna do? There's an MG watching his position.
Heavy armored car ready.
Yeah, this guy must have his, yeah, he has to have these guys. Oh, he doesn't have enough munitions for the counter battery. I would have them on counter battery all the time. Or try to. Just to counter these mortars and the support guns. So that Vet 3 fucking Vickers, it's gonna die though, because he's not paying attention at all, which is a damn shame.
Our forward position has been destroyed.
Yeah, he's trying to utilize the Bofors to try to kill some of these guys. It isn't gonna work, but he is finally gonna cap up the left side because everyone is just huddled around here, which is again is a pretty poor idea. Should set up some kind of defenses and infantry scattered throughout the left to hold that, or the middle, at least. So armored car, poor choice. As I just said, he needs a centaur. Armored car cannot kill infantry. Armored car is weak, and right now you see a lot of infantry, and it needs to be killed quickly, and the armored car is a dumb fucking choice. Huge dumb choice.
The enemy are attacking and in place.
And even now, when the Austin is revealed, there's nothing the armored car could probably do against the Austin. And of course, look at that, double Shrek. Not sure why he didn't Panzerfaust. Probably not even worth Panzerfausting. And he stops right here. And there's dead. So again, complete waste. He did actually finally get an AT, or I think he got an AT pretty early. Zosfin is going to stay there and take AT rounds to the front. And again, if you would have wasted, at least spent some of your 191 munitions, you would have been able to have 3 Piats. You probably could have killed that Osfin with those Piats. Yeah, if he would have gotten a Centaur infantry, he could have walked up there and he could have done some amazing things. Some really amazing things. And again with the Piats too. Even with the Piats, he could have fucking sat here and then just chucked them over and probably even killed them. He could have even destroyed the building, sat here and killed this fucking MG while his Piats were over here. I've seen it done before. Would have saved him so much. Surprised he didn't build an infantry section, a trench again for his Vickers. So this guy right now, so he has 2 infantry section. Okay, so he has all these infantry sitting at base. He's bought his own AT. At least he upgraded. He could get a Centaur, which I think is... Cromwell could be risking it a little bit. We do see a Stug back at base. This guy should consider killing himself because he did buy a Stug. Usually Stug to me is a panic tank and they don't know what to do.
Bombers stand ready to break their supply lines.
So what's up over here? So the left guy's finally trying to push it into this left VP. Osfin gets wiped out because for some reason no one wants to repair, or you don't want to retreat your Osfin to get repaired, so you completely waste it. Stug's going to come in here now and try to poke away at this, which is going to be really funny. But infantry section trying to push in once again. And also another thing that he actually could have done is if they're butt buddies, you could have gone for the smoke one and just drop 2 of your smokes on the house and hope the howitzers would have killed the 2. it would have fucking worked. But both houses are destroyed, so at least it gives now this Brit player somewhat of a chance to push in and deal that damage. And he's in a very bad spot here. He's going to chuck a grenade, which is going to do something, actually. It actually kills 2 guys. Wow. They're kind of going for the same thing. So Stug here, taking some heavy damage from the Boffer using its... oh no, the AT is actually killing it. Again. Yeah, the Boffer was doing some damage, the AT killing it from the side. That was gay. That was gay. I don't think that was worth it. Didn't have much munitions to begin with. I guess he wanted to do that to... He used a breakthrough, actually. Breakthrough's really nice to decap that. But he definitely did this to think, oh my god, a couple seconds without fuel is going to win us the game. He got another fucking Stug too. And he lost that Stug because he backed it up and it got killed by the Boffer. Whoop-de-fucking-do, Fagmo. Whoop-de-fucking-do. So again, you're sitting on 129 munitions and you have yet to upgrade your infantry section at all. You just chuck stupid-ass grenades and blah, 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 blah. No Centaur, no tank, no nothing, and you actually did upgrade and you actually went the fucking Combat Tank 1. When, as I said, the Piazza Centaur would have completely raped this guy and he would have GG'd it, because you would have completely destroyed him. But your partner, again, is way too defensive. Got a Sherman Firefly. But there's why get a Sherman Firefly when they have a lot of infantry? You know what I mean? Already has a damage engine. Destroyed the actual MG bunker. That was a really nice long shot. Actually, we'll be able to cap up that middle. MG and flamethrowers gonna move in. Again, stormtroopers being a complete waste of space. And your infantry section sits out in the middle of nowhere while you're just telling your tank to move back, which is very simple. You just tell it to move back with the reverse. So finally, this guy actually did get a Panther. He went the Command Panther route. I'm still surprised he didn't get a Shvia and place it over here. It would have been really good. Would have definitely secured his position in this area completely. And it just would have been so much better. But yeah, he did get the Command Panther. Not even going to upgrade it with the fucking LMG. Oh, he is now. Lol. And now he's starting to make a push, but he's dying. This guy has just one Stumpania. Definitely need to go back and... yeah, that Command Panther really hurt him to spend all that manpower to get that tank. And of course, what a this is called stupid. This is called very stupid. Why, you may ask? Well, let's see here. No one can kill this mortar with the fucking, what is this? He actually upgraded this to auto repair, and then he has embrace and he has the improved fortification. So there's nothing his dickbag team can do right now. So there's no point in placing him there. Where's your AT at, dude? He's buying 2 ATs. Where the fuck did your AT go? It was like all the way back here, man. Unless you lent it to this dick bag. There goes his MG. So this Stug is still hanging back here, providing no use whatsoever. Can't even kill infantry. He's buying another Stug because he thinks that, you know, that this is actually... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, here's the stolen AT. Found it. Panther rolling up here, knocked out that Sherman. Just lol. Again, ATs and Piats. Panther being super aggressive. But it is going to pull away because an AT round missed. Ball he ran over to. And of course the glorious running around instead of actually backing up. Probably going to take a rear shot. No. Of course he uses munitions to disconnect the fuel down south. Even then he probably even could have placed the Schwier right here and just could have sat here, though. AT could have killed it easily. But this would have been a superior position if his butt buddy would actually stay here. See, now he's falling behind. The rush is good. He actually killed the Bofer finally. He must feel so good about himself, but the funny part is that he has nothing to show for it. He's lost practically almost 2 Stugs now. He's wasted so many stormtroopers because he thinks they're the most boss-ass infantry unit in the game, and it's just a complete fucking waste. Oh boy, this match is taking way too long for how much what could have been done. This guy again sitting on a whole bunch of manpower and a whole bunch of fuel. Did upgrade, saving up for a comment most likely. You know, one of you could OP this point for extra fuel. I know it's a magical way of things to do, but yeah, could be pretty good. Surprised this guy hasn't even bothered to get another truck, get a Schwier or Mech HQ something. Yep, just built another Bofer and building to improve fortifications. Whoop-de-fucking-do. AT in a dumb spot. Should be faced this way because no one's going to come all the way at the corner. Royal Engineer's just going to walk up and it's absolutely going to do nothing. He's just going to take damage. Like, what's the point of this? There's really nothing he can land. Again, just wasteful. Oh, there is a fuel cache on this point, lol. Didn't look like it. Looked like glitched through the map. Alright, we're gonna go this on 2 times. So we got 50 points on the Allies. Again, Royal Engineers to do nothing except die. Vickers all the way back here as well. Probably should end up making this your forward retreat point because you're just wasting this time to go back and forth. Though the Brit guy is trying to make headway, what a failed grenade. And he just retreats. Jumpani is going to push him back. He is making quite a bit of headway, though he really needs to keep dropping his smoke on this artillery with his butt buddy to try and destroy the medical HQ, which will give him the advantage. Even then, he could bring up his AT to about here, putting his infantry up and start targeting the HQ and push it away. So he's finally building a Comet and another Bren. I'm so surprised after all this time he has yet to upgrade his infantry with Brens or anything else. But he has a lot of infantry though, and that's pretty much what has been saving him all this time, though of course retarded enemies and retarded yourself. But he's splitting them up, which isn't that much of a good idea, but he's going to go for decapping with that because these guys are going to fall apart. His AT finally pulling up over here. His Comet could actually go in there. The AT actually killed it. Oh no, there's double AT, so his double AT killed the Command Panther. Very long range shots. His Comet is in a pretty bad spot. Did kill some few infantry, but I was scared he was actually going to be Panther-fasted, but he could be Panther-fasted here. No, he's good, just trying to run over. That's what he's trying to do. Lol. Top kick. If you waste your Comet by running over people, I'm gonna scream. Yeah, I think he's gonna waste it. Yeah, it's dead. That was not worth it. That was so fucking dumb times 20 that You made such good headway if that comet would have been more over here and kept putting pressure while you had your infantry targeting the Shreks. It actually would have been really good. And there goes Stug, as I said. Stug was a complete waste. This guy's probably going to buy another Stug. Again, he's wasting all of his resources on these breakthrough and on the break supply line, which doesn't fucking do anything for him whatsoever. Landing infantry section trying to come up here, throw some gammon. This guy has, again, you know what's funny? He has a whole bunch of fuel, but munitions, but he has yet to use some artillery flares. And again, if any of these guys were actually equipped with smoke, he could actually drop down his arty on that.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Just surprises me. And there you go. Finally, the medical HQ is destroyed. It took him 31 minutes to destroy that medical HQ. It baffles me a little bit here. Royal Engineer standing in there. And the mortar is going to help him out. Though he's not going to be able to hold it. This guy should go up for the cap. Should push up to cap that munitions. And who wants to bet it's a Stug? Oh, it's an Osfin. That was close. Again, panic waster. He's panicking right now. Because now they decap the point. Stuck at 13 now. Allies clutching that.
There's a rather splendid Cromwell ready to go.
Got a Cromwell. Fuel decapped once again. A complete waste. Infantry section is going to retreat. Another Panther coming up. Is the Panther a good idea? No. I don't think the Command Panther here was a great idea. I think he should have gone. Stuka, well, again, he has to set up for it. The Mech HQ. But he should have gone more infantry. And or MG. With a Viketin. I don't think the Panther is such a great idea. This Cromwell could potentially kill him. Needs to get a good rear shot. There you go. Ta-da. And that, my friends, is a Cromwell killing a Command Panther. And what a complete waste that was of that Panther, as I said. So the triple cap going to happen. And that was pretty much a complete defeat. And this is why I don't like rushing, because usually when you rush, you're going to fail fucking miserably at some point if you don't work together properly. And this was one of those cases. It was a nice rush. It was very ballsy. It did work. And then incendiary grenade as he sits in it, which amazes me. But yeah. And of course we have a Churchill now. My favorite tank. Took him forever to get a Churchill out. A stolen Osfin actually was over here, which is very funny. Got some Royal Engineers up in that bitch. That's fucking hilarious. So what can we learn here today? What can we learn here today? For one, don't go Stormtroopers, strictly Stormtroopers. Don't go Stugs. Place a Shvia down if you're really going to rush to secure your location. Buy an AT gun, which would help. As the person who's trying to eradicate them, again, he's buying a Stug. Is get Piants, get a Centaur, and the amount of infantry section you had was good. Again, another Command Panther. Not really going to do anything for him. We have an actual Comet again. Oh, Cromwell. Sorry. They look the same, but the Comet's just bigger. He's gonna die again. Yep. Just died again to the triple AT. Fucking fail. I've never seen someone waste 2 Command Panthers that fast. But there you go. Though I will say, though, the Brits did deserve this win just because... Well, actually, no. Did they deserve it? Kind of. The Axis did have a good... not a good strategy, but they did deploy it decent, but they just went full retard at the end, especially the Wehrmacht guy. So yeah, this guy's defense here was really gay. it should have been better to hold that VP longer and push into middle, and utilizing his counter battery more often. But yeah, that's the game. Anyways, I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.